is going on, my friend out there on YouTube? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and you're searching for how to start an air conditioning business. It's an awesome search, and it shows me you're looking to become an entrepreneur, which I'm excited for you. My experience and story with that specifically goes back over the last almost 4 years now, having started some different businesses. A lot of those businesses failed, some of them worked. The ones that did work, though, alright, dealing with supplies, dealing with equipment, dealing with employees, it was like grunt work. I'm just going to be completely upfront with you and transparent without throwing any punches your way. And with an air conditioning business, it comes with some of the territory, alright? You know, you're looking at dealing with equipment, you're dealing with supplies, and having close business friends of mine who have started their own air conditioning business, having helped them out when they needed help, alright? The process of it, unless you're looking at franchising it out, I'll just tell you, dealing with that stuff, maintaining it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, it can be tough, alright? It can be tough, and if you're looking at starting the business because you know it's simple, you know you can make money, which is very similar to what my friend was looking at when he started his own air conditioning business, I would advise you, if you're looking at it for very similar circumstances and reasons, okay, you want a simple business you know you can make money at, you want to be your own boss, you want to create leverage, time, freedom, and flexibility, before you consider starting your own air conditioning business, unless you're looking at it from a long-term perspective, and you got to look at it from a long-term perspective, are you going to franchise it out? Alright, because if you're not going to franchise it out, and even if you were to franchise it out, you got to keep in mind it's more stuff to manage, you got more overhead, and with more overhead means less income that you make, more things that you have to do. Alright, so it's just something you got to keep in mind. But there's potential more money that you could be making, alright, but it just means more work you got to put in. But I'd strongly emphasize, if you are looking at this to be your own boss, if you're looking at this to, you know, create a leveraged, lucrative income where you can do what you want when you want, to save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of late nights and frustration before you consider starting your own air conditioning business, before you head down that road, I've got something I want to throw your way here. And my experience goes with this about a year ago when I switched from a traditional business, alright, dealing with supplies, equipment, all that stuff, and I came across a person, I actually got introduced to this person who was building a business, high multiple six-figure income, making almost about 7 figures, and because they were doing that with time freedom, location freedom, and leverage, using the internet, they're building a business on the internet, and I won't tell you that the internet's the only way to go when it comes to building a business, but those are an average or typical results, alright? I'm not guaranteeing you the same results, but the cool part was they weren't dealing with supplies, equipment, office space, employees. They weren't dealing with all that overhead that can decrease their income. They had a high, profitable income, and they weren't creating their own products and services, weren't designing or developing their own websites, and because they weren't doing anything technical and making a ridiculous, ludicrous amount of money, alright, without dealing with that stuff, I started to model and copy what they're doing. And in less than about a month, I was able to create a full-time income business, literally copying what they were doing with their permission, copying them step by step, what they were doing to get their results, and in less than 30 days was able to create a full-time income business working part-time. Is that guaranteeing you the same results? No. It did require work. I had to learn stuff like you'd have to do in any business, but I did not have to deal with managing equipment, supplies, employees, and maintaining the expenses of running that on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. So I can't emphasize it enough. If you're looking at, and only if you're looking at starting your own air conditioning business to be your own boss, and you want to start a simple business you know you can make money at, if that's really what you're looking for so you can create time, freedom, and flexibility, learn to build a business on the internet, alright? I can't strongly emphasize it enough, where you don't have to deal with the overhead that's associated with traditional businesses, supplies, equipment, all that stuff, where you can increase your profit margins and decrease your overhead and actually be able to do what you want when you want, create location freedom, time freedom, whether your passion is to travel and help people out around the world, or whether your passion is to build a business and, build schools for people in third world countries, whatever that passion and reason is, alright, connect with someone. There's a lot of noise out there on the internet, especially when it comes to building a business online, a lot of different things you could get started with. Connecting with someone is really what, I think would break you through. Just from my personal experience, because there's so much noise out there. Trying to figure it out yourself is going to be frustrating, overwhelming, And to shorten the learning curve for you, just connect with someone who's already building a business online, who's willing to connect with you and walk you through what to do and how to do it to get the results that you want. So hope that makes sense, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been fun talking with you. I could go on for like 5 more hours, but I figured I'd cut it short, cut it quick, be very direct with you, and just share with you what I know can save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to help you get the results that you want, only if you want to create a business that creates time, freedom, leverage, and flexibility. And if that made sense to you and you'd like to learn how to build a business online, if you're coachable, if you're willing to learn things, if you're willing to put in work, you're not afraid to learn and not afraid to put in work, connect with me on my site. Check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put the link down below in the description and connect with you from there. But aside from that, I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world, and take care.